Your copy is being wasted on your sales page. Look, I am here to help you use your copy effectively, right? We want to make sure that you're just not throwing it all over the place. You're putting it on your website and all that jazz and think copywriting will make me convert. That is true. But that is not the only place where you want to use it. So today I am super excited to have you here so that we can explore the secrets of copywriting and how to sprinkle that ish everywhere. Okay. We're going to make your words sizzle. We're going to make your headlines pop, and we are going to make your calls to action irresistible. I'm Shauna, and today I'm going to show you how all of your content marketing efforts should be infused with conversion copywriting. Every single step of the way. Now, before you get daunted and scared of, but I'm not a copywriter, that's why I'm here. My roots are in conversion copywriting. I started out my journey in conversion copywriting. I then, of course, progressed and I grew my business to include organic content marketing and brand messaging. But even those things there, those two very, very important parts of your business, brand messaging and organic content marketing, in my not so humble opinion, should be infused with conversion copywriting. And we're going to dive into what that looks like. So listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't put copywriting on your websites, your sales pages, and your email sequences. That would be foolhardy. That would be a complete waste of time. But it is an equal waste of time to stop there. It is an equal waste of time to simply use the tools and strategies found within conversion copywriting only on your website, sales pages, and email sequences. So what I'm saying is we need to put that in every step of your marketing process. We need to make sure that we're carrying that through. This will not only help you with conversion, but it will also help you with consistency, because people will always know that you're going to show them the way, how they can dive deeper into your world. So let me give you a scenario here. You have a sales page and it's converting at a high rate. But what good is a high converting sales page if it is only converting a small amount of people? Right? So, long and short of it is, I have seen high converting pieces of copy that only bring in a fraction of the revenue that they could otherwise bring in because they are not effectively using copy to drive traffic through their pipelines so that they have more people seeing those sales pages, websites, etc. You're following me? Give me a big thumbs up. Now, what's the best way to get people to take action and continue to progress through their own journey? Because remember, it is their journey. They're the hero of their own story, not you. Thank you, Donald Miller, for that. But how can we get them to continue on their own journey through your content? How can we get them to continue to consume your content while using copywriting throughout? So the next question is, okay, using copywriting throughout, how do I do that? I'm not a copywriter. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just showing up for my business. They say just show up, so I'm doing it. I get it. I hear you. And if you are taking messy action right now, give yourself a big pat on the back, because that's a freaking amazing and 10 steps in front of the person who is hesitating, who is not doing the messy work. Okay, so you're doing amazingly. Now, let me give you a few tips and tricks and strategies to infuse copywriting into every little step of messy action that you take. And I'm going to keep it simple for you. I'm going to make it into a 3-step formula, okay? And this 3-step formula is really easy to understand. It is, you need copy. Yes, that's right. You need copy. The statement is true, and it also houses the action behind the statement, okay? Number 1, you. That doesn't mean you. Sorry, I know I broke your heart, but it actually means your client. It is meant to remind you to use I sparingly, or at least intentionally, and focus all aspects of your content and copy on your ideal client, on that dream person who you know you can help. So making sure that it is revolving around their world, even when you're using I, is really helpful. So that you is the reminder in that space. Now, a few notes when you're doing that are to use their language, to make sure that you're not speaking using jargon. I mean, if jargon isn't something that word isn't something that you use too often, then you can say things like, if you are a gut health provider, you don't want to necessarily be using the medical terms for things. You want to be using the terms that your ideal clients are using. If as a copywriter, I may not be using the term trope. It is a very, very good term for a copywriting world, but you may be going, oh, what? Listen, I don't know what this lady's talking about. I'm going to walk away. So this is my tip to you. Don't use your language, use their language. Keep it all about them and connect with them on their level, which leads us to the next step. So we've got need. It is what it sounds like. Establish need. Okay, that is a really integral part to creating good copy. If you can establish need for your ideal client, then they are already predisposed to taking action, to that next step, to saying yes, to raising their hand and to diving in with you and what you have to offer. Now you're asking me, well, how do I do that? You've got it already in the palm of your hands. Maybe a little deeper. Lead with emotion. Tell a story. Connect with them deeply and authentically. Show them that you know what it's like, that you know where they are, that you know where they want to be. Using those emotions and that storytelling and that transformation within that the bubble that is establishing need will give them the motivation to take the next step forward. But what is the next step? Copy. The third thing, copy. What is that? Your call to action. Now, your call to action does not necessarily need to be a sale. Look at some of the other videos that I've created and you'll understand that conversion does not equal sales. Conversion includes sales, but it also includes read more, learn more, book a call, consume more of my content, dive deeper into my world in some capacity, right? It doesn't always need to mean the sale. So this call to action gives them the next step forward. And some little tips along the way for your copy, for your call to action are keep it brief, omit needless words, use action words, click here. That's a great call to action, right? Leave a comment, like, follow, share. Those are all great call to actions. You can explore that world, but ensuring that it is brief and concise and action oriented will absolutely drive the needle forward in all of the copywritten areas of your world, which should be all parts of your marketing. Now, over and above all of this, and I know this is a lot, so I'm just going to leave you with a last little piece of advice, words of wisdom, something to give you a sense of ease as you explore this world. First of all, it does not need to be perfect. It should not be perfect because perfect doesn't exist. So what do you do in that circumstance as you are exploring this world of infusing every step of the way with copywriting? Now, the secret sauce, that success sauce when it comes to putting copywriting in everything, is continuous improvement and data-driven decisions. Okay? Making informed decisions about the tweaks and changes that you need to do moving forward is the next level skill set of implementing copywriting in all levels of your marketing, in your brand messaging, in your organic content marketing, including all of your socials, and in your next level marketing assets, which do include your website, sales pages, email sequence, and the like. Your lead magnets even absolutely should be copywritten. All right. So start by doing split tests, creating two versions of the same thing. Test them out on your audience. See which one gets enough, gets the highest amount of engagement with the goal that you have in mind. That's another topic in another video, so we'll go there then. But these things are really important, understanding what the data is telling you so that you can make informed decisions moving forward. Take the time to analyze the data, track your conversions, and make those decisions intentionally in alignment with your goals. That's it. I know that's it. I say that's it. And then you're rolling your eyes going, that's it? Whew! It's true though. You need copy. Nothing's perfect. You have the opportunity to learn, to tweak, to change. Nothing's permanent either. Okay? You've got this. Infuse everything with copywriting, and you will see a peak in your, not a peak, a growth, more increase in your engagement, in your shares, in your interaction. Those wallflowers will now start taking action, saying, hey, I know I've been following you for a long time. You've been what? And then you're in a conversation with them. That happens when you do this, because you've given them the next step. You've infused it with copywriting. They know how to take action. So remember, you need copy. So include it in all of your marketing assets to keep your audience intrigued and always wanting more. If you had fun today with me and all that I'm giving to you and all that I intend to give to you as we move forward, then make sure you give me a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Share it with everybody who needs to know this valuable information. Subscribe, and you'll be able to have first dibs on all of the videos that I release every single week. You've got one YouTube video, one release of the Marketing Rebels podcast, which you're definitely going to want to dive into because it's so fun to join those conversations and explore the world of really shaking up marketing and knocking it on its ass, because that's truly what we're doing. With that, don't forget to join me in all of those different worlds here on YouTube, and I'll talk to you soon. Because that's what I do. I talk to you, I start conversations, and we have fun. I like doing that sort of